Okay, so relationships nowadays are getting like out of control. Or okay, so guys, I'm not saying all, but the majority. Okay, so of men will sacrifice themselves for the greater good of the family. Okay, but I find like a lot of women, like I said, will sacrifice the family for the greater good of them. They like to benefit them, and this all like it's not just something that people like to do. This is not. It's the patterns that we were born with or born to follow constantly. Like we can make up our own decisions to do this stupid shit, and I can promise you that. But like, let's say we're growing up as children, right? And we only see our parents fighting all the time and arguing all the time. So when we grow up, we are drawn to what's familiar, not like you think that people are a mystery and you're drawn to somebody that's being mysterious, but everybody's on their best behavior for the first 90 days trying to hide who they are so they can get a connection with somebody. So they can build a connection, and then they get lazy, and then you realize that you're in a relationship that's exactly like your parents. So then, like, you're not attracted to mystery, you end up being attracted to what feels like home. Like, kids don't go looking for people to bully and people to criticize all the time. They're just repeating what they see at home. If your parents are, like, criticizing people on the TV or criticizing people on YouTube, and if anybody's saying that that's bullshit, just go and look at the comments on any YouTube video or whatever, something that rubs you wrong. Look up something that you don't agree with, and guaranteed you'll be in there commenting, criticizing somebody, not for the logic, but the character. And that's what most people do. And then we wonder why our kids are in these why our relationships are shitty, and why our kids don't want to listen to us, and why we feel unappreciated. And then we send our kids to therapy and like the fucking kid. But like, it's all about how we were raised. Like, basically, we are drawn towards what we see at home. We're repeating what's familiar. And when we're born, we are given this shitty board game called generational trauma, but we're also given the key to break this stupid cycle of bullshit. But most people would rather tuck this fucking board game away and not take accountability for their actions. They'd rather just complain about it, look up stuff in a book, and argue with people of why they are like they are than to actually change themselves. Which is ridiculous. Like, it's not hard to take some accountability for your actions, your shitty actions that are causing reactions in other people. Prove me wrong. Like, you see it everywhere. You see people, this is why women can't so women can't say no directly to guys for the reason because guys take 2 to 3 months to build up enough courage, first off, to ask a woman out. Again, I'm not saying all, just the majority. And then when they get rejected, then they're like, what, I'm not hot enough for you? Or I'm not good looking enough for you? What? So it's a vicious cycle of like never having the validation as a kid or the understanding as a kid. And then we let our kid subconsciously run our lives. It's like we're sitting in the back seat of a vehicle and our kid is driving it and our wife is giving directions. It just doesn't fucking work. Sometimes three brains doesn't equal one logical thinking person. Just saying. People should wake up and stop trying to blame all their problems on other people. Because they're the ones who are causing these problems with their shitty actions and causing shitty reactions in other people. Stay safe out there.